supposed to do.
Chick-fil-A sauce, Polynesian sauce, two of my favorite sauces. But if you want to lose fat, these won't get the job done. You should still be able to enjoy good sauces without sacrificing your progress. So let's make it a healthier way. For your Polynesian sauce, you'll need Catalina salad dressing, apple cider vinegar, sugar-free syrup.
This isn't just grading, this is creation. Watch as the operator cuts the initial line into raw mountain terrain. Every pass of the ball is defining the future of this road. He's not just winning turns, he's engineering drainage and stability from scratch. This is what it takes to win.
We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see a team from the American, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Cowboys will put total level to crank us up. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Tulsa's offense takes the field. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right. Those are the games that make college football special.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
As a quarterback, I'm trying to find my matchup, get the ball to my guy so he can do something with it after the catch. When you put it on his body, he can catch it and then break a tackle and make a play happen like he did just there.
On target to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what throws the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on second and short. Looking for a gap. It's Harris. How about this sophomore? Stopping him short of the first down line.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards,
down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Give me that ball.
Out of the backfield. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Man, did you see the D tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up the tackle for loss.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
That ball hit him right in a bad spot, right in the hands. Really unfortunate he didn't come that play.
Got it in the middle. It's Gee. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Good.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Dobbs. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. That's caught. It's Green. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Early in the game, I love giving my quarterback easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cowboys line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Yeah.
Got enough for the 1st. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff to the lone back. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so...
Turning it on! They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're testing the right side here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Gets it out quickly. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
Hey, I kept the score.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
Good. Fuck, that hurt.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Here we go.
Fires to the end zone.
What?
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, like from correct. That's play for it.
Focused on this receiver in the offseason.
Yeah, the ball
We
right
need
for our
you to
blitz.
make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he tacks on the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield.
Get up there.
Soto.
Get upfield.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Why am not seeing Phil a bunch
Love the
of
physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle.
They booted away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get his first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. That's caught. It's Green. He's brought down.
Bring him back.
Let's see if it stands.
Bring him back. Illegal touch. Illegal touch.
The officials offered the
That's
deal,
just
and the
no.
coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Come on, boy.
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Making side adjustments here. Going to swing it on 2nd down.
That's
close. It's Wade. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab. It's Gee. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
There we go. There we go. Wide open field. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup.
Hold on.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The sure hands, it's Wade.
Let's go, big dog.
What a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got it! They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
All right, we here to win, bro. Ain't here to come close.
They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Let's go! Let's go! Cable came out big, boy.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering,
banking on that safety being too deep.
What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. They're trailing by just 4 to Notre Dame. We will be multitasking, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls it in. It's Hill. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They punted away on fourth down. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the snap, it's Wade. Got a little space. Got the first down. Looking for more. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might might be the team that comes out on top today.
Boom.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad.
Right here inside.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half. Get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Over the middle, it's Dobbs. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through. It's really helping out this offense.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players.
Oh, my God.
Breaks away on the left.
That was perfect.
A big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
And the Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Coming out with it, it's Harris. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. They'll run this play from the Pistols. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Got it in the middle, it's Soto. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time.
Sounded like run up out.
Finally, the defense gets to the quarterback. I say finally because last week they had 6 sacks. They were harassing the QB so far today. Just their first sack. They got to continue to get more pressure on the quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. The sure hands. It's Gee. And he's knocked down.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? Well, a lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Catch in the middle, it's Gee. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Quickly to the tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
They'll run the sneak for it.
Listen, when you got a big sucker like that at quarterback, all he's got to do is lean forward, and he's going to get that fourth down. He just does a great job getting behind the offensive line, falling forward, and getting the big fourth down conversion.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He's looking to throw.
Dude, come on. You need to hold on to this, bro.
Might as well hang on to the ball.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Now, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive in attacking, and it really paid off.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
All right,
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board.
Oh, my God!
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. There's the pressure.
Let's go. Let's go.
Gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that sack's not the offensive line's fault.
Let's get this ball and rip this spot.
Plenty of time to throw that.
And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
He's
brought down a really solid effort to pick up
man.
every bit of yardage he could on the punt
He's
return.
running slow and don't get it.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Wade.
What did you say, inbound, bro?
Shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back.
55, you are stupid.
Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Using his legs, it's Wade. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. They're trailing by 11 to Notre Dame.
Got it behind the line. It's Crispin.
We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Crispin. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Defense looks like they're coming. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires left. Got his man. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He'll take it himself.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Finds his man. It's Green. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Sends it back in motion. Takes it from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long. That's why they're winning this game.
Oh, he had it. The
Wow.
deep ball was there, and
That was
it
almost
just
really
slipped through
bad.
his fingers.
Huh.
The decision to go for it does not pan
That's
out.
perfect.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Quarterback touch pass on the Jets.
Come on. Oh,
Not
man.
much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth game if I were allowed to push passes. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle.
That was
Let's go
quick, damn it.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Here we go.
Back to pass. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for just a few yards.
You know, I think at this situation in the game, trailing like they are with only a couple minutes to go, short throws aren't going to get it done. You're going to have to be a lot more aggressive and start taking chances if you want to give yourself a chance to win this game.
Rushes on him. Took a shot as he threw.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the move to the 30. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. After this, it'll be a wrap.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second.
How do you miss that?
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag.
Hey, what?